Gotta say, K-pop summer 2025 is proving to be way more focused on nostalgia than ocean and beach, not complaining, just something I've noticed. This is limited to 8 songs compared to all the comebacks of the month. There's timestamps in the caption to jump around if you must. Please consider subscribing or something else, I'm drowning out here. Alright, have fun. YG loves to just constantly take from previous groups in time for little to no reason. This time the victims is CO Taiji and Boys, and their 90s debut. The minimalistic beat should be prominent as a nod to early hip-hop, but it's so one note it doesn't quite give the same feeling. The 2-note hook gets boring fast, as well as the specific words being hot sauce sounds weird and unnatural. And as always, if they would step away from rap-heavy songs we'd have a lot of improvement here. They have bad flow, and never get better, their raps always sound the exact same, there's no dynamics. Overall, it feels pretty gimmicky, like Kids Bop in a way. Twice like to make outdated music sometimes, we're all well aware of this, but this has to be a new record for them. The whole Y2K sound they want has overstayed its welcome, and feels lazy and cheap for a group as important as Twice. It's overused, and then they don't even do what the song actually needs, which is strong melodies and hooks. You mean to tell me you gave us a chanting chorus for a song that sounds like this? And I can't even say anything about the structure as it barely exists, it's over before it even starts. It's just so flat. When I first heard this I didn't think it was that bad, but after hearing the rest of the releases this month it's far worse than I thought. Unsurprisingly, it follows the exact same formula as their previous releases and it suffers because of it. The Teddy special, limp melodies and uninteresting lyrics. The production has wonderful appeal, but as per usual they can't keep it up. Considering the loud trumpet and Kesha-like aesthetic, you'd think the chorus would carry a heavy impact with the size of the song, but no, as always, the loudness it tries to convey is fake. The lazy style of half taking half rapping followed by a one-line catchphrase as a hook through the whole song is boring. And it's so short, it basically just hopes you don't notice the blatant negatives when it goes by in a flash. I can't help but be a bit disappointed in a song like this, there I said it. It's just so short it fails to convey the dramatics it wants to, instead it wastes its time on elongated verses that do nothing to move the musicality further. And without a climax, I fear it fails to release tension in any valuable way. It just feels unfinished, which is something TXT has been doing a lot recently, and it's directly related to the length being 2 minutes and 18 seconds. It just needs more ambition in it. It could have been an amazing song, but instead, it's just okay. The synths right off the bat don't sound enticing, and simple answer, no, I am not ready for whatever you're about to do to me, Mark. It's light on its feet from there, funky and loud. Until it's not anymore, and it nosedives into something slow-moving with zero momentum. As well as most rap-focused Dream tracks, it's mainly shouting and hollering, and everyone knows how I feel about that. It's annoying, chaotic, loud, and makes me want to impale nails into my skull. And even then, it somehow crosses the Rubicon of frustration, and has worked its way into my mind over the weeks. For a dance song you'd really think the verses and bridge wouldn't stall the energy so much, they sorta drag on like they're just trying to add time onto the track, like they're not highlights in it of themselves. The writers clearly only cared about how the chorus sounds, which is easily the best part. That's the only time where you really feel the summer dance beat. Which I must say, the hook could have easily been delivered flatly, but it has enough melodic variety to keep it afloat. I just wish I didn't have to wait to get to it. As busy as they've been, I'm so happy to hear them release good music again. When I first listened, I immediately thought of Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake, just make it K-pop and modernize it. They managed to play on the recent obsession of 2000s music while simultaneously keeping it trendy. The jagged, robotic synths keep the rhythm fresh, however I think a proper bridge could have brought the melody to the next level. Oh well, beggars can't be chooser. Although the concept is uncharacteristic, I think it works well for them. I have been looking forward to this group's debut for months, and they did not fail me. I have desperately missed melody-driven music with a purpose. Rendezvous is exactly that. It's a pretty standard slow burn, starting out with soft sounds and falsetto, with percussion that will eventually lead to something in the chorus. Usually, this is how a slow burn ends in K-pop's climate recently, and they could have just left it partially complete at 3 minutes, but they decided to go the extra length a song like this desperately deserves. Handing it that extra 40 seconds easily made it one of the best songs of the year. The dynamic finale is all I ever wanted. It builds to something continuously, and I must say, finally getting the satisfaction of having an all-out ending after months of groups cutting me short is so relieving. I do think they could have gone a little harder with the guitar and rock elements, but perhaps playing it safe was the right thing to do for their debut. I look forward to seeing their niche grow. Well, there's the video, a day late and at a weird time. I heart AHOF. Let me know your thoughts. I'm Strawberry Gin and so long.
그 자리에 굳어 부서진 날